Okay, I think we're live now.
Are we live? I was trying to find the link to our channel, but
Yeah, why don't you step outside the door?
yeah, let me try to find the link to our channel to put it on Twitter that we're starting. Door.
Make sure that it's oh no. Why is everything blurry? Let me see. No, I don't have.
There we go.
Alright, welcome back to the Paranormal Review. I'm your host, The Shadowmaker, and today we're going to be reviewing...
Sorry. That's okay. So, I think...
Okay, that worked. I got that on there.
There was me.
What do you need me to check for something on YouTube?
No, I was just seeing. Part of it is I wanted to know what our sound quality was like, and
Yeah.
but see, I don't want it to blast people's
Oh yeah. We don't want that.
ears.
No, go back. Go back. Oh, wow.
I'll go ahead and like it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I cannot. I sent the link on our Twitter, so we got it. So it's there, yay! And it does work. And it does work. I'm just a little delayed.
No, that there's there's some level of delay. I'm not.
Which is fine. I'm just a little delayed.
There's some level of delay. I'm not.
Which is fine. I'm just a little delayed.
There's some level of delay. I'm not.
Which is fine. I'm just a little delayed. Oh, now I'm listening to my own fucking words.
Infinite loop.
Infinite loop. Oh, now I'm listening to there it is. Okay, this is too trippy. That's too trippy. I can't. That's too fucking meta. I can't. Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
That's way too meta.
Oh my.
Whoa!
My computer is like, are we sure about this streaming thing?
Are we sure about this? We're figuring out some tech stuff, but we're live.
Exclamation point.
Exclamation point. Yay! On the Facebooks now. Just gonna finish my pizza like a gremlin. Ooh. Let me go on Facebook and share that right now. Because that's helpful. Did I like my own page? I bet. Did I not like my own page? Am I a horrible human being and not like my own fucking page for my own podcast? Okay, good. Okay. Cool. Where's the share button? There's the share button. We are working on tech stuff. We are slowly on stuff. We're working on stuff. Oh no. But we are live. Okay, yay, we are live. Hey, all of us. Oh, shit. I should probably also do that. Here, let me create a story. Camera. Turn around. Watch me pose for something on... Watch me be... Look at me, I'm an influencer. Here. Ian.
We're influencing.
Ian, I'm doing a quick...
I'm gonna influence your liver.
Facebook story. Like...
I'm bald.
There we go. Where is... Text. There we go. Our haunted backyard is live. Right now.
I feel like I need one more screen.
Shrink. There it is. Twist.
But I think the...
Share. Done. I know how social media works. I can social the medias.
Which way do I need to go? Okay.
I can social the medias. And I did it. Dude. Boom. Okay. Good. I also, hat or no hat, I don't know. It's got monsters on it.
That's a good choice.
Yeah, it's Universal Monsters. I don't know hat or no hat, but I'll go no hat.
Nice. I like the Trick or Treat. We watched that on Halloween.
It is my absolute favorite Halloween movie.
It is up there.
I love this movie so much. I saw a lot of Sam's at Ren Fair.
That's what Mary was saying.
Yeah.
It's got like it's hit like cult status.
Yeah, it's hit cult status a lot more now.
Mm-hmm.
Like it used to be, because it never came out in theaters. It came out just like on DVD. And now, in this year, it got its first theatrical show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I would have loved it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's gaining more popularity, and I love it because Trick or Treat's a great film. I love it. I love Trick or Treat so much. Not to be confused with the 1986 Trick or Treat, which is about a dead rock star coming back to life if you play a record backwards. It was in response to that whole like Satanic Panic, Tipper Gore kind of thing in 1986. And yeah, this like rock star cursed. His name is Sammy Kerr, and he cursed a record that this kid finds this record because it was his last recording while he recorded it in like a fucking burning building.
I'm gonna get real close in up on everything.
And the kid noticed if you played the record backwards, weird shit happens, and then he fully played the entire thing backwards, and like Sammy Kerr, with like a burn scar, basically like comes out of his fucking speakers, and then he has electrical powers, and goes on like a little bit of a killing spree. Ends up like pulling a talk show host, played by Ozzy Osbourne, through a TV from like, he's like in another house in another state, and he pulls Ozzy through the TV and like electrocutes him through that, and then leaves his body in the living room.
That is a very you movie. So I'm trying to.
It's free on YouTube, guys. Just Trick or Treat, 1986. It's free on YouTube. Watch that after this.
All right, I'm fiddling with the gain a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, we're doing all the tech stuff right now. But yeah, the funniest thing about it is Ozzy is playing like an evangelical, like Christian against rock music.
Mm-hmm.
It's he's like got a blonde wig.
Right.
He's got like a blonde wig on. It's funny.
Okay. Theoretically, OBS should show like top chat over here.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I see that there's no one, which is fine.
Yeah, if we pop over to YouTube, it'll give us like analytics. I think like these views were
Us. I think those were our own views.
Yeah.
Which is fine. It's fine.
But yeah, hello.
Hello.
If anybody's currently watching.
Yes, hello if you're currently watching.
Also, hello to the future.
Yes.
When this is no longer a live stream and is just a video for you to enjoy with your face.
Yes.
And your ears.
And your mouth.
Maybe your nipples.
Maybe your nipples. Maybe.
I won't yuck your yum.
I'm not gonna judge you if you. I'm not gonna judge you. Welcome to the first ever Our Haunted Backyard live stream thing.
That we're doing. That's not very tech savvy right now because I literally started learning how to do this stuff like Wednesday.
And I've been so busy with like fair and everything, I haven't had time.
Yeah.
But fair is over now.
I know.
Fair is over.
Good. I have a wife again.
Yeah. Fair is over now. We're packed up for the season. Unless you go to Yuletide Village, that's also a thing. But I'm not like heavy doing it. I'm gonna visit, but I'm not like signed up to do anything on it. So like.
Yeah. Mary will be there like all the time.
Oh.
There's a wedding in my family that I feel bad that I'm not gonna be able to make it to, but it's like my wife is busy the entire time, and we're about to start house hunting soon.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
But yeah. So yeah, this is a live stream of our podcast-ish, kinda. It's following the same subject matters, even though we're not really doing like Ohio-specific stuff. I might need to scoot in.
You need me to scoot good, or am I good?
Or we can
move the camera.
Move that a little bit.
Excuse us while we just get everything settled. Again, we're not professionals at this, as you've heard, as we've said multiple times on the podcast itself. We are not professionals.
Pay us money.
Pay us money, and we could be.
And we could be.
Pay us money, we could be.
Out of my current job.
Yeah. Like, meme us both out of our current jobs.
Yeah, I would not complain about getting to be like a spooky podcast boy.
I would not complain to be a spooky podcast boy. Maybe my current spooky ghoul boy heroes, Ryan Bagara and Shane, would like notice us. Maybe the senpais will notice us.
Notice us, spooky senpais.
Notice us, spooky ghoul boy senpais.
So yeah, like for this, it was kind of like we wrapped up Halloween season.
Yep, sad.
Festival's done.
Yep.
And so we kind of want to like end the season of like spooky, but also kind of our first season as a podcast with just a little live stream where we're going to watch some spooky videos and drink some beers.
Tell you our thoughts on the spooky videos.
Yeah, and like, which I've not watched. I've watched bits and pieces of them.
I've not watched the ones you have. I've watched the ones like I sent to our TikTok. I've watched those. And I want to see what your opinion on is on those.
And I've got not a video from, so I went well, okay, so just in case somebody happens to watch this video and has never listened to a podcast before.
Yes.
We're a podcast.
Yes.
There you go. That's all the information.
We're a podcast, and we focus on. We do. Our slogan is We explore country road cryptids, small town spookies, and other local legends. The first season that this is kind of capping, not really capping. We said this was like a mid-season finale. Yeah. But what the first few episodes we have up right now, they have mainly been focusing on Ohio, because that's where we live and that's where we were born.
Yeah.
So
and it's a spooky ass place.
You've seen the internet.
There's too many werewolves here.
You're on TikTok. You know how weird Ohio is. You're on the internet. We got too many werewolves. We got a Mayor Lovecraft. He's on TikTok. And we also have a lot of alien stuff, and we're as close to the Appalachians as we're gonna get.
Yeah, we're number 4 for Bigfoot.
Yeah.
We're up there for aliens.
Thanks to Right Pat.
And I can't remember the exact number now, but we were surprisingly high for werewolves.
So it was one of those things where like I didn't notice until it was like in my face.
Yeah.
We had too many werewolves. There's no such thing as too many werewolves, but we have a lot of werewolves.
But yeah, so we're going to be watching some videos.
Yeah.
And I will be talking about I went ghost hunting for the first time.
That's right, you did. I can't wait to hear about that.
A couple weeks ago, so we'll talk about that. And we also got some other stuff. Actually, I need to be right back.
Okay. I'm gonna. There you go. I got enough room. Also, if there's, I'm gonna fill it up time in the live stream. Also, if there's time in the live stream, I brought 3 of my oldest monster hunting books from like. Not Book Fair. I've not been able to find my old Book Fair ones from Scholastic Book Fair. The real ones know about Scholastic Book Fair. But these were 3 monster books that I got when I was younger, and I thought that it'd be fun to like explore these. This one specifically is just on vampires, and you can tell it's legit because the vampire is spelled with a Y. So you know it's legit if it's spelled with a Y.
All right, so. One of the things that we do in our haunted backyard is drink beer.
Yes, we do. Because we like beer.
It didn't start out, well, it did always start out that way because I like to have a beer when I'm recording.
Yeah.
But now it's like, we drink beer and we talk about it a little bit.
Yeah.
Because we're white guys with beards.
Because we're white guys with beards who have a podcast.
So I've got a small selection. 4 are just... Not that I'm expecting to just drink all of this, obviously. We're not alcoholics.
We're not. We're not.
4 are just
I also have to drive home tonight.
4 are just some of these Great Lakes Oktoberfests.
Those are. I love these.
One of my favorite beers.
Yeah, love these.
But then, I don't know which one to start with. Maybe...
I'm going to leave it up to you.
I think I'm going to go with this one.
My fate's in your hands.
And where did I put my knife and opener?
Oh, no.
In my pocket.
In your pocket. Okay.
But this was one of the earlier beers that we had. Well, not this in particular, but this is a brand that we've tried before.
Oh, okay.
Which is, we got Trooper.
Oh, it's the Iron Maiden one.
Iron Maiden, where last time we had one of these, I think they're just like a standard bitter.
Yeah, that's what, I remember, yeah.
And this one is red and black. It is a porter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's created by Iron Maiden, handcrafted by Robinsons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to Bruce Dickinson.
6.8%.
Even though he got pissed that people were moshing at an Iron Maiden concert? What's Bruce?
That's wild.
You're a metal band. People are gonna mosh at a metal concert. I'm just saying. Like, don't be an old man about it. Don't be an old man.
All right. Let's see.
Ooh. Oh, I think I like that more than the other one that we tried.
Like nice and malty and bitter without being like.
Man,
a lot of porters go very coffee right now,
yeah,
which I like.
Yeah,
I fully like, but at the same time, I'm like, oh yeah, give me something that tastes more like beer.
God, yeah, no, I love that. That's really freaking good.
I've also got.
Excuse me.
To appeal to the pirate in you, if you need something a little harder.
I do. Oh my God.
This is old-fashioned traditional dark overproof rum.
Oh my God. Plantation rum? Holy shit. I do not need that tonight. but it smells so good.
But you drink it and you're like, oh yes, this is indeed overproof.
Yeah, that's what was that 69%?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, let me.
But yeah, whoo. Yeah, I don't. That's tomorrow night because tomorrow night is the Ohio Renaissance Festival cast party.
Yeah, I will not be there because I'm not on cast anymore.
That's tomorrow night. That's when I get fucked up.
But okay, so.
Oh shit! I can't say that on YouTube. That's when I get messed up.
Oh no, we're not allowed to swear.
Oh, we can't swear. Crap. We're on YouTube. They don't like when you swear.
I think as long as we're not egregious.
As long as we don't like cuss like sailors.
So we're talking about books.
Yes.
I just got from my in-laws. They went down to West Virginia. Spoiler alert. And they went to a mine. They did a tour of an old coal mine.
Yeah, sorry.
And they saw this in the gift shop. Mothman Goes to School.
Mothman Goes to School.
It's by Basil E. Backorn.
Oh my god.
With illustrations by Amber Tracy.
Show the back. Show the back.
Show the back. Mothman playing with a stick.
Playing with a stick.
I've not read it all the way through yet. But it's just super cute.
Oh my god.
That's not a very good picture.
I can't. Oh, it's Mama Mothman.
Yeah, there's Mama Mothman.
There's Mama Mothman.
Getting Mothman ready to go to school.
Oh, there's Mama Mothman tucking him in at night.
And I'm just like,
oh my god.
I'm like, I need to have a baby. Look at
little Bigfoot.
He meets a little Bigfoot and a little Loch Ness monster.
Oh, Loch Ness monster.
It's just very good.
It's so cute.
It's just very good.
He's
if you got children that you want to get into cryptids,
yeah,
give this book.
Give this
a buy.
Yeah.
But okay,
so after that cute fest,
let's do a video.
Oh.
What should we start with?
This I don't know the first one that's on the. Want to do the first one that's on the screen? That I'm right here.
Well, I think maybe we'll start with some Ohio stuff.
Yeah, Triangle UFO.
So yeah, since we are in Ohio.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we are based in Ohio.
No, I don't want to watch the FIFA World Cup.
No. Don't watch the FIFA World Cup. Don't watch us.
Let's see. Okay, yeah, I don't think there's any.
You don't watch the FIFA World Cup. Watch us talk about aliens and ghosts and monsters.
Okay, so this first one.
Okay.
This is a triangle UFO that was spotted over Columbus, Ohio, so not too far from
That's a...
What the hell are they? There are UFOs outside.
What?
There are UFOs.
No, now come on.
Come on.
Come on.
There are UFOs outside. Oh, okay. It might be more than one because that. Okay. Yeah. And then
Holy crap. Holy shit. Oh my god. What the? And one just vanished.
Yeah, no, that's a very standard.
What are they?
Like style like that in a cigar.
Yeah, or the cigar or the pill looking ones.
My mom actually talked about seeing a UFO. Actually, not out near the festival.
Oh, really?
When I was young. That's enough. I did not say autoplay. Apparently, maybe I need to turn.
Oh, it might just automatically do it because it's a playlist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But she saw a UFO out at
Out of the festival, and it was. She talked about the triangle one.
Yeah.
And she had like the time displacement, like time loss.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. No, like the triangle ones are so common that like it's almost making me like get all like conspiracy about it, thinking like that might be like a new military thing.
Yeah. Well, that's when I was looking at that video. I was trying to figure out.
You know. Also, we have pizza, and I'm gonna eat it.
Oh, this is the wrong one. Yeah, like I was trying to see Here, let me switch back over. Oh, nope, wrong one.
Forgive us, we're not
There
experts.
we go. So, like,
Because, like, that looks like one in the corner over here. Like, right there.
yeah, I'm trying
That
to...
looks like another one.
There's like one
Yeah,
here.
yeah, right there. Right at the top there.
And
Yeah.
then, like, I think, like, over here... Like, I was trying to figure out, like, is this just street lamps right here?
Right, because there's the pole. That might, but they were also
Yeah,
flickering
this-
the same way.
Yeah, which at first made me think it was, like, this big kite-shaped.
Yeah, but yeah.
But, like, it could be drones.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that could be it. That could be drones in formation.
What the hell are they?
I just love this. I love this part.
There are UFOs
There are
outside.
UFOs outside.
There are UFOs.
There are UFOs outside. I love that. I love that so
Yeah, like-
much.
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
The first part of the video was a little bit is better than this one. Like, I understand what she's trying to do, but
So I'm also trying to get an idea about, like, so like mass. Like, if you can see, like, trying to see if there's like solid.
right.
If you can see like a shape inside there, which you can kind of, but that might just be like an optical illusion because of the.
Because how the lights are like in the sky.
Yeah.
Like your brain is trying to fill in the gaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell
It's
are
weird.
they?
It's definitely weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's not
There
a
are
normal
UFOs
thing. Those
outside.
aren't stars.
Yeah.
There
and,
are
like, it
UFOs.
doesn't-
No, not
Like,
tomorrow.
I'm not like a video expert. Not super knowledgeable about video editing, but it looked
Yeah.
like the blurriness when they zoom in.
You can
I was
tell,
like, that seems like that's in there. That's not been added.
yeah,
Oh,
and you can tell it's like far away. Like it doesn't look.
Oh,
To me, it doesn't look like it's happening. To me,
Oh my
Like-
God! What the?
and I did. I mean, I'm
And
not
one
like.
just
I'm not
vanished.
saying I'm more knowledgeable than you, but like
You went to school for this.
I went
What
to
are
school for.
they?
I did go to school for digital film, so like it doesn't look like it's edited in. Like, but also things have gotten better since I went to school. If people have gotten really good at that, but to me, I don't know. It doesn't smell, for lack of a better phrase.
Yeah,
it doesn't smell like it's bullshit.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it looks like the image is honestly like blurry enough that I'm like at the very least they're drones.
At the very
It's
least.
not. I don't think it's an out and out hoax like the whoever's taking the video. Which apparently this is the YouTube channel that I found it on. Vault Team 6.
Vault Team 6.
Looks like this was just like the end of last year.
I was wondering how recent this was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sourced from MUFON, and the
Move
music
on.
is "Where My Heart Will Take Me," theme from Enterprise.
I was wondering what the song was in the background.
But yeah, so that's one. I like that. I like that one a lot.
I like that
looks-
one. I like that one.
That one is convincing to me.
It's definitely it's weird. It's definitely not something that you could just be like that's explained right offhand.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Which it looks like we might. Yeah, if anybody's here and you want to say hello, feel free.
Say something in the chat if you want to say hello.
But yeah, sorry, just like bouncing back and forth trying to make sure everything.
We only
still
got
looks good.
we only have 2 screens, so bear with us.
Yeah, I need a third screen.
We need all the screens.
Honestly, like if this was like an hour ago, I would be over here. I'd be hooking up my work monitor on here now.
That's okay.
Okay.
We got this. All right.
All right, so this
Is this another UFO?
another UFO.
Okay, let's do it.
And this one,
Somnium.
yeah, it's got this whole thing that we're just gonna skip over. This is actually
Okay.
Dayton. This is supposed
Oh.
to like have happened.
What the fuck
in
is that?
Dayton,
Oh, that's really
like
weird.
near the Air Force Base.
Oh.
It looks like it's moving with the clouds.
What?
So
Okay.
it looks
Oh,
like
you
they
see this?
whoever like uploaded this one stabilized it.
Which is actually very cool.
That's
that,
fucking
that
crazy.
doesn't happen. What the? Hold on.
It's Boba Fett. That's
that looks
Slave
like the
One.
Slave One. That looks like that does look like the Slave One. That that
is
looks
that?
like that's the best way I can describe it. And
Oh
then
my god, it
what
fucking
the fuck?
disappeared.
It's gone now. Whoa, no, that actually completely disappeared.
This is
Disappeared.
viral marketing for
The Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian season 3.
What the fuck is that?
No, that's really weird.
Oh my god, it fucking
Oh, no.
disappeared.
It almost looks like it cloaked.
yeah, like. Let's see. Honestly, to me, it almost looks.
It could. This one, okay, that's weird, but this one could be a really good deep fake because
Or, like-
of how it disappeared.
Or like honestly, like there's part of that wonders if like the way it's looking right here is basically like an after effect that was put in to like make it bright. I'd have to get a hold of. I want to see the original footage,
Yeah, without it being stabilized and
like
all that.
stabilized and any other effects he might like. Sometimes we'll just like ramp up contrast and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But it could just be cloud, and like because even just the kind of the way it fades away.
I don't know. That looks
It
too
looks
solid to be a cloud. Though.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
The way it fades.
Oh my
again,
god, it fucking
Oh, no.
disappeared.
The way it fades gives me a little bit of like red flags. Like my alarm bells are going off because like that's not one. If it actually did that, that's fucking weird and not
Oh
natural.
my god, it fucking.
Because it looked like it literally just cloaked.
Mhm.
But that's like you can do that in After Effects.
What the fuck is that?
Now, supposedly over here it says there was another a photo was captured 1 month earlier in the same area,
Okay. He is weird looking though.
which I'd have to look into this one.
I had to look at that photo because they do have similar shapes. So it's definitely not like a cloud thing because it's too angular and solid. It's too straight in line. Nature doesn't work in straight lines.
Yeah.
Like, and that's weird.
Yeah, that one's weird. But there's
really weird.
like part of me wonders if it is just something in the sky. Cause see, it's not so much that it fades away. Like it almost does kind of look like the cloud is covering it or something.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're right there.
Yeah.
The clouds cover it, but then the shape of it from the cloud completely
Yeah.
disappears. I say it close because it reminds me of like you see Avengers 1.
Yeah.
Remember when they're in the helicarrier and Nick Fury's like let's disappear and they turn on the hollow reflector things and it just like basically fades into the sky.
Yeah.
It's kind of what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like there's
that's really odd.
there's a part of me that thinks that maybe it's the cloud. Another part of me thinks that I'm not 100% sure if I trust it just because it like they say it looks like it's moving, but it really is just kind of sticking
It
there.
looks stagnant. Like it looks like it's just hovering. Like it's in suspended animation.
Yeah.
Which is another reason I'm a little like if another red flag. Like that's another red flag that I have. It's like it's so unmoving. It's just so stagnant in that one spot.
Yeah, I would have to.
But we don't know how hovering actually works.
True. Yeah.
We've only seen it in movies. We don't really know how hovering could work in real life.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Inconclusive.
Yeah, there's a part of me that's like I'm leaning more skeptical on this one.
I'm leaning towards more skeptical on it. Yeah.
Or Right Pat, like experimental air.
Definitely. Yeah.
But at the same time, Right Pat's where all the aliens are.
Yeah. And the funniest thing is because even though that you can clearly see more of an object in this, the triangle, the one that we watched just a little bit ago, like previously, is more on the convincing side to me.
Yeah.
Like it's more on the. I'm more leaning towards that's actually real. This one could be real, but like if you were to tell me that someone faked this, I'd be like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but I don't know. I'm in the middle. I'm on the fence about it.
Yeah.
I'm totally on the fence about it.
I don't know. Let us know in either like like if you're watching right now in the chat or
Yeah.
in comments when you're watching this later.
Yeah, let us know in the
Let us know
comments.
what you think about these videos so far. Like I try not to come in like being like super credulous. Like I try to maintain
Same.
like some skepticism, but at the same time there are ones where I'm like, that's freaking weird.
I try to because we've said on the podcast before, we come at all these subjects as believers, but going in with like these believing blinders on, just like believing everything you see, is a bad idea. Because like, I don't know about you, but like I believe in this stuff so much that like I want to have that like. So like that those goggles on to be like show me.
I've got this
Like-
weird
Like
dichotomy. Lex has talked about it a little bit with how I can get really weird where if like I'm at a bar
yeah,
and somebody comes up to me and says like, I saw Bigfoot,
yeah,
I'm like, yes, you did. Tell me all about it.
yeah.
Somebody posts it on TikTok or like talks about it on TikTok, I'm like, you're lying. You're just
Oh,
like,
I see what you're saying. I see the difference.
I just like social media
it's
can poison everything.
It's really hard because like some of the TikToks that we're gonna watch later, well, some of them have that like what I sometimes refer to as like influencer talk.
Yeah.
And it's just like, this is a weird video that happened in a like that kind of speak. And that when someone talks to me like that, I'm immediately checked out.
Yeah.
Because like everything you say in this voice or you about to show me, I immediately think you're lying and you're doing clout.
Yeah, no, it's
like, but sometimes they do come with compelling.
Yeah,
footage.
it can be out there, but yeah, like there are some compelling videos out there, like recent videos, but I'm always just like the minute somebody's like, I get that feeling of clout chasing. I'm just like, no, this is all wrong.
Because I want this stuff to be real so bad.
Yeah.
That I'm going to be like really cynical about it because it's like I want you to be real, but don't fake that this is real to me. Like don't give me something fake because I want to believe.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
I want to believe. Like Mulder, Scully.
So my other, I've got a couple other.
This is already
Bigfoot.
hitting me, and I feel bad. I must have not eaten a lot today.
No, that one was like, I think like 6%.
Oh, that makes sense.
7%.
That makes sense if it's that high.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, I drink PBR on the regular, and
this is like for me. I'm like, this is normal. Like
you gotta remember, I drink PBR on the regular.
I usually hover between like. Yeah, like 5.5 upwards of like sometimes like 10, depending on what I'm
even
drinking.
like 2 ciders will do something to me. Like 2 Anchor Orchards will do something to me. Versus like I can have like 4 or 5 PBRs and be like, oh, I'm feeling good.
Okay, so here is.
Excuse me while I eat
Actually,
more
this
pizza.
one's really recent. I like this one a lot.
What's
Oh,
up,
Bigfoot
everybody?
stuff. Yes.
Yeah, so this is a Bigfoot
As I eat more pizza.
video. Yeah, was June of this year.
Oh, okay.
Hawking Hills.
And it's during the daytime. Okay.
Yeah, I found it on the Bigfoot Field Research Organization's website
Okay.
or other Facebook page. They had posted about it.
Okay. Okay. I like. First of all, points for being in the daytime.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of noise in this one. It is like a. It is just one of those doorbell cameras.
Okay. Yeah. Am I looking in the wrong spot?
So I'm jumping around.
Yeah.
No, you'll see it when it happens.
Okay. Dog. Okay. Man. Killer shirt though, my guy. Did he break out? Oh no, he got a stick. I thought he was breaking out the gun like already. Okay.
So did you see it?
I did not see it. No, I did not.
So it'll be right back in here.
Okay. Okay.
And it's like the dog notices. That's one of the things that is most compelling to me.
Mm-hmm.
Is the dog notices it first.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Like,
Wow,
right in there.
That's a blink and you'll miss it. Yeah,
right here.
Right there. That's interesting.
Yeah, and you can't these green boxes are the camera picking up movement.
Okay. The
Yeah,
dog noticed it.
I'd have
right
to look
off
back
the
over
bat.
the details of this one, but the fact that the dog notices it first, and the guy's first instinct is grab a weapon, is at the very least to me like it's a person that they weren't expecting. Like, I don't think this was faked.
No, this doesn't look. Because the guy didn't show his face.
Yeah.
One, if I feel like if they're wanting to get their name out there for anything like this, they're gonna like be more apt to show their face. Also, you wouldn't wear this shirt if you're worried about. You wouldn't wear the kind of shirt this guy's wearing.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't wear that shirt.
That's a cool shirt.
That's a choice.
I wouldn't say I'd wear it, but I respect a person who does.
I would have worn that in middle school. You should.
Same.
I
Yeah.
would have worn that shirt in middle school. I had at least 3 shirts with like what Guy Fieri wears. I had 3 Guy Fieri shirts with dragons. Definitely.
But yeah, I'd have to look at the details again because there was other stuff that happened that made them think that it was Bigfoot, that it was a Sasquatch. But the dog's reaction. And the fact that the dog wasn't super active first,
No.
and then pops up, the dog was on alert.
The dog's ears immediately went up. It looked in the area that the figure passed into. Yeah.
And then you see it, and it is weird looking. It's very blurry and grainy, but it blends in a weird way.
It does, because
it looks almost like Predator.
Yeah. Especially if you've seen the new one, Prey.
So good.
So good.
But yeah, it's a weird one.
That one I really like because let's see it one more time. Yeah, let's see that one more time. Because Yeah, and then because dog, and then the guy, and then the what is supposedly a Bigfoot.
Yeah, I want to see if I can.
Because
it would take too much time to try and dig it up. I think somebody ended up doing zoom-ins and stabilizations and stuff like that, but with wminimal. Where some people were blow up contrast and stuff like that, they did. It was very little of that. But yeah, I like this video a lot.
This one, yeah.
At the very least, it's a spooky somebody's walking around near our cabin in the woods that we're not expecting.
Right.
Or else it is there's a part of me that's I could see, especially Hocking Hills has a lot of
they do
paranormal stuff in general, but Bigfoot's really big out there. Also supposed to be very, very haunted.
Yeah, it is.
I think that would be one where if we do a on-site episode going out to Hocking Hills for a weekend,
would be really cool. I would like that. I would like that a lot. Because the thing about another thing I like about this video is the fact that that's really close for the camera to pick that up. That's really it looks far away and it looks tiny in the video, but the fact that the camera it's closer than you would think, because it makes it look tiny, but the camera could see it, so it's closer to their cabin, and there's if the guy is used to that, he wouldn't have got up and grabbed a weapon. He's lived out there, he knows the sounds, he knows how his dog reacts.
Yeah. And there was no talking to the camera. There was
did you see that? There was
there
none of that.
There was instinct was get a weapon, and not even a gun or anything like that. It was just I'm gonna grab the closest thing to me, an oar.
Yeah.
And just hold it.
Yeah.
That. The reaction was very natural.
And the dog has lived out there for a number of to be looking to be a number of years. So the dog is going to be used to all of the sounds that you're going to normally hear out there. So the fact that the dog reacted the way it did, that's compelling as well. Like, because like the dog knows something's weird. Like in animals, you can't. Animals can act, but like you can't like fake an animal reaction.
Yeah, like that kind of dog reaction where it's like, oh, there's something out there.
Yeah, you can't fake that. You can't train your dog to fake that.
Yeah.
Like, so no, I really liked that one. That was really good.
All right, this is another Ohio. We've got Salt Fork, Ohio Grassman.
I've never heard of Salt Fork. It's an aerial view.
This one, he they had done drone work.
Oh, that makes sense.
And so you can see like the arrows pointing out like where they'd seen things. They'd been flying a drone.
Here,
okay.
Clouds have really thickened up.
Yeah,
and snow's on its way. So I want to hurry up and try to land the drone so it doesn't get caught up in the snow because it's not waterproof. And we're gonna hike back to where we think we saw something and see if we can't catch it on our actual cameras up close.
For Bigfoot videos, I'm very happy about. It's hard to see right here, but you can get like the most replayed like sections, so you just know where exactly where
you like keep going back. Yeah,
there's something out there.
Whoa, hold on. Hold on.
Look at it. It's not a person. Look at the hair. You can see all the hair.
I got legitimate chills. Hold the fucking phone. What? You're kidding. Wait, hold on. Was that? You're fucking joking. What is? Wait.
Get shot.
You're fucking with me. You're fucking with me.
I don't like it.
Now my bullshit meters are going off. Now my bullshit's going
CGI.
off. It looks a little costumey. I got excited and now it looks a little costumey.
Well, look at the way it's moving.
I wanted this to be real so bad.
It looks like either a costume or, but the way it's moving, it's not moving like something in a costume. It's moving like something
on a reel.
Yeah, it's moving like it's like a 3D animated.
If it comes out in the open in this, I'm gonna shit.
Because watching its legs move, and it's like interesting, like the way it lifted up its leg.
Yeah.
But I'm still just like, there's something almost too smooth about it.
I feel like, and especially if he comes out in this open field, it's gonna. That's too convenient.
Trying to see, there's snow on it, I think.
I know.
Which is an interesting detail.
That's interesting. Yeah. Dude, I don't really trust it, but I don't trust it, but at the same time, I'm in the middle. I'm on the fence. I'm very on the fence because again, I just want it. I want it.
Me too. No,
I want it.
There's like videos where I'm like, I want this to be real. I want this to be so real, but it's the weird dichotomy of it's almost too clean.
I know. That's what's killing me about it.
Where like if a video is too clean and neat, it probably is a hoax.
I know, and
it's probably a fake.
Yeah, and also this feels too convenient. And we're like, people could come at us like, oh, they're such hypocrites. They want things to be real, but they nitpick it all. It's like, but you have to be. You have to be this nitpicky with it.
Yeah, because there's some videos out there where I look at that, I'm like, yeah, I think this is like we've talked about it in the podcast, the Patterson Gimlet film.
Yeah.
I believe that one's real.
I believe that's real. I believe the Patterson Gimlin film is real. Like,
okay, so this is a close up of a footprint, I think.
Okay.
Like where it was walking. Like not compelling enough to.
Not compelling enough.
Yeah, like either it's somebody in a suit, or the way that it's moving makes me think it is
CG?
Yeah, it's CGI.
I could believe you on that.
So it's not moving like somebody in a suit would move.
No, and also,
Yeah, I could probably spend an hour watching this and like breaking down the walk cycle to see if it repeats.
yeah, I agree with you. When something is like too convenient, I'm just like, because the way this guy is able to follow it without.
But following it and then breaking at like very convenient points.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, like, yeah, being able to shoot it at such compelling points.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, and I'm undecided. I am undecided, but leaning towards a little too convenient, my guy. Just a little too convenient.
So let's see what else I have in here. Russian Bigfoot encounter caught on tape. This one's old. I can't. Yeah.
This is old.
Somewhere in Russia.
Somewhere in Russia.
It's my favorite location.
Somewhere in Russia.
I would rather be somewhere in Russia.
That's where Anastasia was filmed. Somewhere in Russia.
Not much is known about this video, other than it's somewhere in Russia.
Somewhere in Russia, and it doesn't have Anastasia in it.
Bigfoot Anastasia would be an amazing movie.
I would love, yeah. Oh. That's not moving like a human.
It's moving like a gibbon.
Yeah, that's not
like
moving.
It's like some like Zaboomafoo.
Yeah, it's not. That's not how a human would move, like a fake move. Even if you were trying to imitate something. Oh yeah, that's weird.
Like I think this one has been debunked, but it's still a fun video. Like I also do like the idea of like the Russian variety of Bigfoot is Zaboomafoo, is giant Zaboomafoo. Let's see what else. Oh, we've also got Florida sea monster.
Oh, I love me a good sea monster.
I think most of the stuff I got is Bigfoot.
I love a good sea monster.
Raw, unedited, undoctored footage.
I love me some sea monsters. The
Florida sea monster.
Just the ones. There's like what 3 seas that touch Florida.
Maybe I'm not the pirate.
Oh,
I don't know this information.
A person to him. Yeah, I know. It's not the. Ooh. Up.
Poke a little head out. Hello
okay,
there.
Come back. Let me see again.
Come say hello.
Come say hello. Let me see you again. Oh.
You look like a friend.
This looks like more of a lake, because of the trees in the background. Where part of Florida is this?
I mean, it could be like one of like there's some like places I've been down to, like South Carolina. It's like basically like this forest like right up against.
Yeah, that makes more sense. That's.
Was that its eyes? Like
I don't. Yeah.
It was like,
oh, hey guys, hey there guys.
Looks like it was like the guy that Obi-Wan cut the arm off of in episode 4. Just like those eyes.
I was getting like Kung Fu Panda turtle sensei from it. Oh. That's weird. You know what? This is better than the Grassman video. Whoa, okay. Whoa, okay. It's definitely, I can tell you that's not a whale. That. Oh, wow.
Like, there's a part of me that's still kind of skeptical about it, but I like the way it moves.
I
like that splash was nice.
Yeah, because that looked real. See, I'm gonna. What? Sorry, I mean, I don't mean, I'm not trying to be overreactive or clout. It's just, this is, see, I'm on the opposite end of you. It looks like a tail or some kind of flipper. See, I'm on the opposite end with you. I find this incredibly, I've leaned now on the camp of, this is real.
Like this one's a little more interesting. Like the flipper was kind of weird.
And then the line of the water right here.
Yeah, the water moving. Like that's, I know it's not something that's like really easy.
That's not easy
to fake.
Yeah, it's not easy to fake. The hump you could fake, but like this isn't easy to fake. Because the water is incredibly still. It almost could be in like the Everglades. But I don't know a lot about Florida. So
Somewhere in Florida.
Somewhere in Florida. Wait a minute. What? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was... Wait a minute.
That's rubber.
That's right. Oh, don't do this to me.
Look at that. Look, there's somebody underwater going whoop.
Don't do that. Oh, I'm sad now. I'm sad now. Oh, no. Don't be fake. Hold on. Is that...
That looks like a manatee.
That looks like a seal or a manatee.
Yeah, that looks like a manatee.
They got me again.
It's not a sea monster, it's a dugong.
They got me again. How close is this?
I also feel like this is like a couple of different videos. Like I feel like it's not one video.
Yeah.
Like even like it's hard to tell because like the location changes or like because you're not getting like consistent shots.
Yeah.
So, like, except for like water, so you're like, oh yeah, I can tell by this water it's a different place, but.
Mm-hmm. Oh no. That's weird. That's weird. I don't trust that.
It could all, yeah.
I don't trust
bobbing
that.
strangely. It could be.
I don't trust that.
It could be. I think some of it was straight up fake. Some of it was manatees.
Mm-hmm. No. I wanted it to be real so bad because I love sea monsters.
In this particular video, known as the New York baby footage, you see a few people in the foreground.
What's this Blair Witch Project looking thing?
And it's behind them that you see a large figure behind a tent, and something pops off its shoulder and then starts climbing up into the tree like an ape. It goes up.
Okay, not to be an asshole, but I love those guys on like Finding Bigfoot because they like. Sometimes they're a little bit too overly dramatic.
Yeah.
Like, but they're on TV. They kind of have to be.
Yeah. But I like this like baby Bigfoot.
Baby Bigfoot.
I've seen it again and again. The best gymnasts in the world, they cannot duplicate what I've seen in that video. So what we have here is either a case of a pet ape or a Sasquatch, possibly an adult and a juvenile.
I like baby ape.
I like baby Bigfoot. Mm-hmm.
This one is, I think I saw a skunk ape. Please help. Please help. I saw skunk ape. Please send help.
Please help. I saw skunk ape.
For pennies a day, you can help me with seeing skunk ape. It's just like taking apart that tree.
Okay. Here's where
I was honest who got scared.
See, now I find this actually on the compelling side.
That splash, I like that splash. And like this tree looks like it is hollowed out a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But still, like, not an easy thing for a person to do to like, tear up a trunk.
No, not at all.
Especially if you're in a costume.
No way. Yeah, no, this is
like it's
different.
Yeah, it's moving kind of weird to me, but at the same time, like
we don't know how these things.
I
move.
like this more than the Grassman.
I like this a lot more than Grassman video. Like, yeah, I like that a lot more.
And at the very least, even if it's fake, they're making it do something interesting.
Yeah.
To make it seem more real.
Yeah, because like with the this one looks like it's actually being a fucking animal. Sorry, YouTube. And then yeah, that's one I would have ran to. I don't blame you. But like this one, it looks like it's being an animal. Like it looks like it's being a living being. Versus the Grassman video, where it's literally just walking around.
And like and there's all these stories about Bigfoot. Like one of the consistent things is like tree knocking.
Yeah. Oh,
and,
yeah.
Like stuff like that, where they'll be like snapping branches,
hitting on trees,
and so like that fits the behavior.
Yeah, and it's also like even though like we don't know if it was nesting or like whatever it was doing. Again, it's doing a behavior. It's doing a animal-like behavior versus the Grassman video again,
where it's just like
he's just like I'm a walking around.
Next day for a stroll.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk around now. Like it's a lot more. That one is on the side of compelling.
And then like throwing the branch into the water.
Yeah.
And seeing it splash.
The more we talk about that Grassman video, the more I'm just like, yeah.
Grassman was 100% fake. This one is at least a compelling fake.
Yeah. If it's fake, it's very good, and it's very compelling. I really liked it.
I got us another beer.
Oh, I like the little man on it.
Yeah, this one it's another porter.
Oh I went for a porter theme.
Well, it's like, and a lot of like the single bottle stuff right now is like porter stouts, that kind of stuff
because of the season.
So this one is Jack Yo's Bourbon Barrel Black Maple.
That sounds delicious.
It's got a little
man.
gnome guy.
Little gnome guy. He kind of reminds me of like Radagast.
Yeah, he's friendly.
Yeah.
He's got a maple leaf. He's Canadian.
He's Canadian.
Jack Yo's is Athens.
Oh, Athens, Ohio.
It was one of my favorite places to hang when I was living out there.
Nice.
They have one like full brewery and then like a brew pub that had like two different sides. The one that was more restaurant based and one that was more of a bar.
Okay.
But fantastic beers.
Oh yeah.
And like when you're living out there, reasonably priced. Like
cool.
You could go out there and it would always be. They usually like once every day of the week there was one beer that was $2 a pint.
Oh, that's very good.
And not usually like this stuff is kind of their higher end.
This smells very like bake like. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
like it's very sweet smelling.
Yeah, 11.5%.
11.5%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, you can smell the alcohol in it.
I get more chocolatey from that.
There's a lot of chocolate. There's like a little bit of maple in there.
Not less maple than I would like.
Yeah.
Like I would love more of a maple. Because all I'm getting is chocolate. And I don't know if I'm a fan. I'm sorry.
It's got that issue where like stronger beers, like once you start getting past like 8%, it can start getting syrupy.
It is. It's actually, I would say this is very syrupy.
Like, it's got enough bitter in it.
Yeah.
That I'm not like upset.
No, I'm not upset by it, but like this is, I think I've said on one of our recordings, with I can't remember which one it was, but this is like I'm snowed in and I don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
This is another one of those. This is another one.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
I like it, but this is one of those. You're like you got a fire or in your plate. You got a fireplace going, or even if you don't have a fireplace, It is, you are snowed in, and drinking this is the only thing on your to-do list.
Well, and that's like really the way that we did this is the way to do it, which is like, yeah, okay, it's a 12-ounce bottle, but you're splitting it with 2 people.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to, like, an entire bottle of that would wreck you.
You're gonna, you'd be having a party of one with you do an entire bottle of this on your own.
I've done worse. But,
but yeah.
The first spring break we had in Athens when I was living.
The more I drink it, the thicker it gets. Oof. Don't know if I'll be able to finish that.
It was like, so it was spring break, but it was still snowy.
Okay.
But both my housemates left.
Mm-hmm.
So it was snowy. I didn't really need to go out. I had everything. Like, I had enough food and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna spend the week by myself.
Yeah.
The one thing I didn't have was beer.
Mm-hmm.
What I did have was a jug of port. It was like $10 for a gallon port. I drank a little bit of it at once. I hated it, but it was literally the only thing to drink. So there was one night where I was like, whatever.
I'm not doing
half.
anything.
I'm drinking half of this.
I'm not doing nothing.
And then so I drank
Screw
like
it.
half this thing of port, and then in the same night I watched the original Total Recall.
Odd choice, but good, but good one nonetheless.
Followed by Equilibrium.
Very odd choice.
Which
of follow-up movie.
Drunk Ian thought it was like the most beautiful movie. I was like crying.
Equilibrium is a cool movie, but like it ain't cry-worthy.
It was.
But you're drunk and you're drinking port while watching Equilibrium.
I was so I would like a week later. I was like once again it was one of those things where because of the alcoholics in my family, I don't really ever worry that much about hangovers.
Yeah,
I do now that I'm older, but like back then I was like, okay, I woke up the next morning fine.
Yeah.
But like I was more ashamed about Equilibrium than I was about drinking on the port.
Though, just quickly on the topic of like movies to watch in succession, if you want a cool like weirdly pseudo sequel experience, watch the Tim Burton Sleepy Hollow. Okay, then right after that, watch it's not a Tim Burton movie, but it still stars Johnny Depp because Sleepy Hollow stars Johnny Depp as Ichabod Crane. Mm-hmm. But if you watch Sleepy Hollow first, and then right after you watch From Hell.
Oh, that's an interesting double feature.
Yeah, if you watch, it's because I had only recently seen From Hell last year, and my fiance Mars showed it to me, and I loved it. But like when we watched them back to back, and when I watched From Hell right after Sleepy Hollow, it felt like this weird pseudo sequel.
Yeah,
because Johnny Depp still plays a private investigator, but it's in London this time, and even though he's like addicted to opium, it still feels like he's Ichabod in a way.
Have you read the graphic novel?
No, I've not read the graphic novel.
Yeah, it's Alan Moore.
It is Alan Moore.
It's one I need to go back and reread because the first time I read it, I hated it. I thought it was awful.
Yeah.
But I think I just was too young to really appreciate it and not into like the weird stuff.
Because Alan Moore is really weird.
Yeah, but he's also a magician. And he's an anarchist wizard.
He is. The only thing I don't like about him is he shits on like every adaptation of his work, even if it's like decent. Like he hates the V for Vendetta movie.
Well, I will like I love the V for Vendetta movie, but I'll get why he doesn't like it because it loses a lot.
I get why.
I think his problem with it is his same problem with like the superhero industrial complex in general, which is the things that make superheroes interesting get boiled away.
No, he's not wrong about that. I will concede to that.
And like even in comics, it's like why he fought so hard to not let DC maintain Watchmen.
Yeah.
But DC like screwed him over, so they're able to put Watchmen in like it's like Batman versus Rorschach.
Yeah, because one of their couple years ago, Doomsday Clock was a big crossover event called Doomsday Clock was like very centered on Watchmen.
Yeah, and so like I get why he doesn't like that because I'm like you're turning these really interesting stories into commodities that to just make money. You're gonna lose all the nuance.
I get that. No, I get that. I just like I didn't want to because I felt bad for a while because I loved the V for Vendetta film.
Mm-hmm. I think out of all of the adaptations I've seen, V for Vendetta is probably the closest to getting it right without still not quite getting it
until they make a really decent Swamp Thing movie.
I'd have to watch From Hell again.
I liked it, but I had never read the graphic novel before.
Yeah, like I know that it hits some of the notes that the graphic novel does, but the graphic novel's so dense.
Yeah.
That like it's one of those ones where I'm like I don't know. Yeah, it's been so long since I've read the book.
It's incredibly like unsettling, like but in a good way. Like I thought the cinematography in it was fucking fantastic. Yeah, and like the lighting in it was.
And like how it touches on like basically political occultism.
Yeah,
which is one of my weirder special interests.
And how it could have influenced the Whitechapel murders. Yeah, and also. I mean, we're two guys who do a spooky podcast. Of course, we're super interested in the Whitechapel murders.
Yeah. Like, well, especially like as like a cult ritual, like that's exactly what happened. But to like frame them as an occult ritual, basically, like I know in the graphic novel, it's basically a ritual against the rise of the feminine.
Yeah, which is really yeah.
But that's also one of those things that like I could see some rich weird guy getting deep into.
Same. I could like that just goes on like a killing spree and just does that and that, especially during that time period. Yeah. Another thing during that time period that I'm really interested in is Spring Hill Jack.
Yeah. We'll have to do like some Jack. Like,
we got to do a Spring Hill Jack episode.
I want to do some. I want to keep doing more like cryptids and aliens and stuff like that, but I also just want to do like straight up folklore.
Yeah.
I want to do. Johnny Appleseed.
Yeah.
I want to talk, especially because that's Ohio.
That's Ohio.
It's Ohio based.
There was a TikTok of a comedian that was like, you guys know Johnny Appleseed? He's basically just like a wandering booze nomad.
Yeah. Who was also a Swedenborgian.
What? He was Swedish?
No, he was Swedenborgian. It was a church. It was like a weird offshoot of Christianity. Huh. I couldn't tell you much about them. It's wild.
And he was a real person, right? Like he's not like
Chapman,
Daniel Boone.
His name was Chapman.
Okay.
Johnny Chapman or something.
Because Daniel Boone also existed, right?
Yeah.
So okay, but these are real guys.
They're people who straddle the folklore reality, like in a way that like above and beyond like what we're used to, where they're like, oh yeah, this story has roots in reality. Where like, no, this is an actual person who did things.
Because like for a while, I thought Johnny Appleseed was like
Paul Bunyan or something.
Paul Bunyan or Huck Finn, or like I don't know what's that Huckleberry Finn or something like that. Yeah. Like I thought he was fake. I thought he was a fake guy. But like, oh no, he's real. He was real.
Yeah,
like
okay. He walked around like planting apples and trying to get people drunk on Applejack.
You guys cool.
Very risky behavior.
Yeah, there's this. I can't find. It's on TikTok somewhere, but there's a guy that was just like imitating. He's like, you guys cool. You guys cool. You see that? You see that empty field over there? It's now all gonna be apples.
Well, and that was like the thing that was like the hard liquor back then. And it was dangerous. So what you would do is you'd make hard apple cider.
Okay, yeah.
And then in the winter, you would put the cider outside, and the water would freeze.
Yeah.
And you'd remove the ice. So it was like, it's not distilling, but it's like distilling, where you're basically like getting rid of water to make alcohol stronger.
Yeah.
But the problem is if you don't have like the right like chemical balance in the alcohol that you're making, basically you're left with like not wood grain alcohol, but like whatever alcohol is in it and wood grain that like makes you go blind.
Yeah, so like you're essentially making accidental poison.
Yeah, and so like you could like they call it like apple palsy, where like you would get like it would basically destroy your like neural system, so you'd shake or go blind and stuff like that. I wanted to do Applejack, where if you buy cider from the store. Mm-hmm. You're probably going to be okay jacking your apple.
Probably. Did you just realize what you said?
I didn't like saying that out loud. But you'll probably be okay. Well, it was jacking the cider or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, you'll probably be fine. But because of me and my weirdness to do things historically accurate to a certain degree, I would want to make my own cider and then jack it.
Yeah.
Which would be a bad idea.
I also just realized that there is a My Little Pony character named Applejack that I remember, and I hate that now.
It's the alcohol pony.
She's country. She's like she got a southern accent and
Oh
everything.
yeah, they knew exactly what they're doing.
They knew exactly what they were doing with that.
So I got another video.
Okay, yes. Back to the spooky stuff.
So this is actually, a couple weeks ago, I went to a haunted tour and ghost hunt of Glendower Mansion in Lebanon, Ohio.
Okay, I've actually never heard of Glendower Mansion.
Yeah, it was really pretty. I didn't take too many pictures because I wasn't even 100% sure if we were allowed to take pictures. And this video is not from when I was out there. It's from a couple years before. But there are some like legitimate stories that came out of it, or that come out of Glendower Mansion. Is one of the older buildings in Lebanon and Warren County, built in the early 1800s, like pre-Civil War. Some people did die there, that's verified, and there's some stories of a man, like back in the 80s, walking by and seeing a lot of lights in the house, and this is well after it had been turned into a museum. Nobody should have been there at night.
Okay.
Called the police, nobody was in there. Another story of a police officer actually pulling into the driveway and seeing somebody in the window late at night.
Oh.
And getting like his supervising officer to show up, get inside the mansion, and then they're like, yeah, there's nobody here.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So this video is from the ghost hunters that were there, which they're called Shadow Hunter Paranormal.
Okay. Dope name.
When we did that, so when I went, there was an hour-long tour of the mansion, and then a couple hours of ghost hunting. I stayed for like 30-40 minutes. They use the SLS camera a lot, which is very popular right now. I know they use it on the Watcher Ghost Files show.
Yep. I've watched every single episode of it.
I am skeptical of that because it's basically the Xbox Kinect camera.
Yeah.
And it is notorious for mapping onto things that aren't people.
Yeah.
Like that's what they're like, oh yeah, it only maps onto people.
Yeah.
But like no, it'll straight up map onto walls, chairs, which is one of the things they were which is one of the things like when I was there, they're like, oh yeah, there's this, we keep seeing this figure in this chair, and they point at the chair and map onto the chair. There's also in the children's room a little rocking horse. They're like, oh yeah, it maps it like there's something on the rocking horse. And when I went up there and looked at them using the SLS, it mapped the shape of the rocking horse, not like a little person on the rocking horse. It was the rocking horse, and I was like, that's the rocking horse, my dudes. There's one other item that I did find interesting that I need to research a little more called a periscope.
Okay.
And it's a static detector basically.
Yeah.
And it's like a series of tubes, and the tubes will light up if it detects static. And normally, like if you walk by it, they'll light up really quickly.
Yeah.
But there are a couple of times like you would say something, somebody would like ask a question, and it would just light up super slow. And I was like, that's interesting. I don't know enough about this to make a judgment right now, but that's more interesting to me than the SLS camera.
Yeah, I also like the Raycom that they use in the Watcher Ghost Files. I like the Raycom. That seems a little bit more compelling.
Is that the spirit box that cuts out the static?
No, that's that one. That's the thing that like the closer you move to it, the different lights.
Oh yeah, the REM pod.
The REM pod. That's what it's called. REM pod.
They had one of those at the tour, but they when I was there they didn't use it.
I think that's for the REM pod I like because it's very compelling. I think.
So this video was taken a couple years ago by this group, and actually like the woman who's going to be in the center of the screen is the manager of the property.
Okay.
And she's had experiences out there. And not the guy that I ended up giving the tour with, but the guy's son who was also giving a tour had experiences out there.
Okay.
So. There we go. So they're talking to the ghost.
So we know your brother Frank has chair factory in Toledo.
Wait, let me scoot it back a little bit. It was a little.
Scoot it back.
So we know your brother Frank has chair factory in Toledo. Somebody over there, I just saw.
Did you see that?
No, go back.
So.
I was looking in the wrong spot.
So she says, "We know your brother Frank."
Okay. And where am I supposed to be? Where do you want me to look?
Right here in the hallway.
In the hallway? Okay.
What happened to you?
Whoa.
I know. I thought I seen that too.
So like,
Yeah.
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 there was a very distinct shape.
That
which like,
Mm-hmm.
at first I was like, oh, there's like somebody walking by the window.
Mm-hmm.
But then I realized the light that we see back here is from. It's like red light that somebody has on their camera.
Yeah,
Or something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
They were talking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw-
Let's scroll back. Yeah, right here.
You married? Or what happened to you? So we know your brother Frank has a chair factory in Toledo.
Yeah, that is a distinct shape.
Mhm.
That is a shape. That is
Which
a
and
decent
like
shape.
the angle of the movement would mean that they were like right
They have
here.
to be. Yeah, they would have to be in that doorway, right there.
Like, and there's
Nothing.
So let's see. Like you can see there's glass right here, but like honestly, I don't. That wouldn't. The position's all wrong.
The position's all wrong for someone to be there because they showed up on that wall, where the stairs are. Like that wall where we're looking at where the stairs are.
Yeah.
They showed up on that wall.
So we know your brother Frank has a chair factory in Toledo.
Yeah, there's no way that's a guy.
Such an interesting video.
That's
like,
really interesting. Yeah, because again, though, in order for one of us to make that happen, we would have already had to be in the frame
mhm.
for us to make that shadow.
Yeah. So I pulled this directly from. This is
Whoa.
on their.
Over time.
This is from their Facebook page.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could snag it, but it's not wanting to. But yeah, like I like that.
I
one
like
a lot.
that a lot.
I like that one a lot. I think it's very interesting.
Mhm.
I think like my time, the little bit that I was with them, there are times where I'm like, you're very credulous.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, I feel like you're wanting to believe a little too hard, especially like with the SLS camera.
Mm-hmm.
But in general, I was like,
That.
this like I'm like, you might have caught something here, my guys.
I think they caught something there.
Okay, so
All right, so these are the TikToks that I sent you. I think they're under the favorites. If we can still get favorites. Trying. I think we are on profile. For you. Liked?
Liked.
Maybe it's under liked.
Yeah, where's my favorites? Give me my favorites.
Can you not do favorites on?
It wouldn't surprise me if they like limit what they can do with
Well, they are in the messages. So because I liked that one because that's one of them I wanted to show you. But I did send you them, and it's there's the ones I sent you. Yeah, like I sent you like at least 4. Yeah. So like we're
Okay.
Yeah. So this one.
Why it's a terrible idea to travel.
This
Okay.
one's like about it. This one I found this one of the videos that this guy had. He did not have duettable, but I can since we're not duetting them, I can still send you it. Because I think that's very one of them is actually very compelling paranormal footage, but. This video.
I mean, do you want to duet it while like?
Yeah.
We can put it like so. We'll have it on the live stream. We're double social media.
Well, double social media.
Double social mediaing.
I need to go on there first and switch to the account. Okay, so let me just switch to the account here and go to the favorite. Oh well, now it's got a preset. There we go, and then there's a cat. And okay, so bam. Let me just hit the duet button. Let me narrate everything I do. So
Compelling video.
Compelling video stuff. Processing.
You have to drive home. I do not.
Yeah, I gotta drive home. That's why I'm shoving pizza down my throat. That's why I'm being a fucking freaking pizza goblin. Dang it, YouTube. being a freaking pizza goblin, and like sobering up with pizza. Are you gonna let me? You're not gonna let me do edit?
We can do that after we're done.
We'll do it after we're done streaming.
Yeah.
Okay, but this one, and let me actually send you the other one as well, because even if we can't, I don't care. Skip.
Lobster grilled cheese. We're getting decadent.
Yeah.
Nobody
Stop playing. Stop playing. Jesus.
Lobster grilled cheese. So
Lobster
spooky.
grilled cheese. So spooky. Okay, I'll send you in a second. But this one is about this guy who went into like a fucking cave and solved. God damn it! I love you, dude. But stop. Okay.
Okay.
So apparently we need to talk about why it's a terrible idea to travel miles inside of a concrete portal to hell that you just happen to stumble across in the middle of the forest. Chris from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill did just that, and I think he'll be just as shocked as I was to find out it didn't go well. Now, I do believe that most of us would decide to walk straight past this graffitied hallway to the underworld. Chris,
I mean,
on the
no.
other hand, said this looks like a fantastic
I would. I just
place
walk
to
right. I
lose
just
my
walk right
life.
past it because I don't
So
trust
he
it.
makes his way a couple miles into this thing and comes up on a
Oh, a couple miles. Okay. If I thought it was just like one of those like little bridge tunnels.
Nah, he makes it too far deep. But if you look in the corner there.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't like after like. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. More than one.
Humans don't have white eye shine.
No.
Humans don't have white eye shine.
He had no idea what he had just caught on camera and proceeds to go towards it.
No.
Yeah, humans don't do that.
Don't do. That's bad.
Yeah, that's bad. That's a bad idea. Yeah, no. No.
There's literally no place for these things to disappear to. So after studying this thing, like really trying to get a good look at it, I really only have one question. What the fuck is that, man?
I mean, similar question. Like
I don't know, man.
My guess is fake, but
my guess could be fake, but like also, yeah, it could be fake. But what struck me about it immediately when I saw it is that there was no way for them to hide, and so like
my guess was like just like edited it in the eyes.
Mm-hmm. Because how could you not see that?
And like the fact that they don't really have
weight.
There's no weight. There's no shape.
You're
them.
right.
It's just the eyes floating.
You're right.
Like, I'm skeptical, but that's also this is my social media reaction.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like the way they moved, it just looked like you could just have edited in.
You could
these floating orbs and moved them around, and then, and this wall gives you a nice like basically place to cut them.
Mm-hmm. I did get chills though when I first watched that video.
Oh, definitely, it's creepy.
Like I did get chills when I first watched it.
I didn't show you. There was one other video I forgot to show you. It's one of my favorite Bigfoot videos.
Okay.
If you want you some chills.
Mm-hmm. I do actually would like some chills. I was just making sure none of my partners were trying to contact me. Watch closely. No. I hate that. I don't like that. Oh, thanks. I hate it. No.
Gonna get real. What you got in there? You got your bacon?
I don't.
You got some banana bread?
You want to set me a pie on the windowsill?
Just put a pie right here. Put a pie.
What do you mean watch closely?
Enhanced and zoomed.
Why can't I? How closely do I have to watch? He was right there.
Coming for the pie.
Okay, it's creepy, but this is too convenient.
Yeah, it's too convenient. I also don't know if primate eye. When you were talking about like human eyes don't glow, I don't know if primate eyes do that.
Yeah, like human eyes have red eye shine, not white eye shine, but I don't know about primates. I mean, we're similar, so I would assume that But also, it's a little bit too convenient.
Yeah, I don't think it's real, but the first time I ever watched it, I got the exact same. I got those.
I was like,
chills.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Okay, so
This is another one I sent you. I sent our channel. Scariest videos on the internet. That's just weird.
What the fuck is that in the woods? Hello?
Don't engage with it. Just you didn't see anything.
Just walk away.
Just walk away. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything.
Like just chill, just vibe.
Yeah. Oh, this. Oh, I think I remember this. Yeah. Watch the window. Did you see the top window?
Was there a face, or was it like the windows? Like
it was the face.
Okay,
on the top left window.
And also, like the reflection was weirding me out because I guess the reflection was the trees.
Yeah.
But it started
right
looking,
there, right there.
Yeah. It's Grandma.
I don't like it. Whatever it is. I don't remember this part. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh man.
Oh, don't look up there. Oh,
I really hate addicts. I really hate addicts.
Very bad.
I hate addicts so much.
Ever since I watched which one is it? The Grudge or The Ring?
Yeah. Ooh.
The Grudge.
Yeah. Woo! Wait a minute. Woo! Oh my god, full body.
Well,
full body. Full body. Full body.
Okay. I'm also like there's like people behind doors and stuff like that. Like this one I'm like I know how to fake this one.
That one got me full body chills. The reaction from the guy is what got me.
Yeah, but I was like, oh yeah, there's people behind doors. You got string. Yeah, that like poltergeist activity. Like I believe in, but I'm all like it's another one of those things where like the videos I'm like I know exactly how to do that.
This was an actual woman who's ghost hunting out at the
Joseph,
at this bridge.
If you're here, are you sorry for what you did? He was your
Absolutely
uncle.
not.
She needs some pretty compelling EVPs.
You hate him. Adam's here. Adam, what do you want to say? Do you guys remember me from January? So I just felt like something grabbed my shoulder, so hold on. You'll need help. Yeah, I'm taking a minute. Hold on. Please don't touch me. Am I speaking to Joseph? A tap, yeah. Don't tap me again.
What do you think about that? I know we got real quiet right there, but what do you think about that?
I'm always there's a part of I'm always super skeptical of stuff on social media. I have a weird relationship with modern day witches and witchcraft. However, I do like witches getting involved in ghost hunting.
Me too.
And I like the approach of it from a non-materialist scientific viewpoint.
Yeah, I also like the approach of it from a non-Christian viewpoint.
Yeah. Well, it was one of the. Have you watched the documentary series Hellier?
No,
okay.
I have not yet.
Yeah, I'll have to make sure you watch that because I think you would be super into it. But one of the things, like, there were issues I had with some of the things that they were doing. But one of the things I found very interesting is one of the people in the documentary, Dana, is a practicing witch and begins the ghost hunt with a ritual. Which to me, I'm like, that's very interesting because you're approaching it from a like, ghost hunting gets so scientific where I'm like, we're not dealing with science.
We're not dealing with science here.
Like, this is a non-material thing that we're dealing with.
I agree with you.
So approaching ghost hunting with the mindset of ritual and a level of magic and mysticism embedded into it, I think is actually going to get you better result, more compelling evidence.
I agree with you. I 100%
then if
agree
you're, then you're
with you.
just like, oh yeah, I'm going to get electromagnetic readings because this is just electromagnetism. I'm like, no, there's a spirit involved in this.
It's something we mentioned it before. You can't, like, maybe what we're trying to measure, we can't measure with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe because and I think it's beneficial, like you said, to come at it to come at it in this different in that spiritual mysticism way, because we're not, like you said, we're not dealing with a science thing. We're not dealing with like a rainbow.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's what I wanted to, when we went down to Glendower, I meant to bring some tobacco.
Yeah.
And to just surreptitiously leave a little bit of tobacco in like a bush or something like that.
Yeah.
But just was too rushed to get out of the house. But
yeah,
like, so I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like the spirit box. I am going to just, like, especially since it was live, there's a part of me that's like, okay, they're using one of the spirit boxes that like cuts out the white noise and just does the voices.
Yeah.
I'm weird about spirit boxes in general,
mm-hmm.
just because the way they work is like you ask a question, and so you're basically priming yourself to believe,
to listen to the answer,
to listen to the response.
Yeah.
So even when they're nonsensical,
that's why I like the Estes method a lot.
I like the Estes method a lot.
I'm liking that. That's becoming more of a common thing now. Is the
that's
Estes
another one
method.
I learned about from Hellier.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Estes method. Yeah. I'm liking that a lot.
But there's a part of me that's like, okay, you've got this spirit box. We're not looking at it. It could be a radio. It could just be like a walkie-talkie.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a part of me that's always like, but I'm also believing like, I think like my guess is like, okay, yeah, this is definitely like, it is a spirit box. It's probably one of the ones that cuts out static.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's interesting.
Yeah. Because again, coming at it from a non-Christian viewpoint is, I think, even healthier than is just as healthy coming at it coming at ghost hunting from a witchcraft spiritual mysticism way.
What?
Because like Ed and Lorraine Warren have left this, I guess ruin might be a strong word, but Ed and Lorraine Warren, in my opinion, this is just my opinion,
mm-hmm.
have put a huge stain on the ghost hunting, ghost research, paranormal research community.
Well, I think for a variety, like outside of even just the Christian, non-Christian dichotomy, they were just hucksters. They were
hoaxsters.
Yeah, they were just out there for a buck.
They were just snake oil salesmen.
And they used Christianity as kind of the framework to just be like, okay, yeah, everything's evil.
Everything's good or a demon. And it's like, that's not how, if you're trying to approach this in like a actual way, labeling, just having two camps of this is what a good spirit is and this is what a bad spirit is.
Mm-hmm.
Having just two main umbrella camps, that limits your findings and that limits your opportunities to see something.
Even like witches can do that. Like I've interacted with some witches who do have that very black and white way of looking at the world and interacting with the spirits, like spirit world. But it's one of those things where I think that we can't throw off the fact that we come from a Christian heritage. Like our traditions,
yes,
even our witchcraft traditions are largely Christian.
We're largely working off,
and witches were Christians, like that. It is a Christian concept.
Yeah,
and so like, I think we do ourselves a disservice to discard it. I think what we need to do is question the power. Like, it is important to question the power structure.
Yeah.
But like, I think the longest surviving magic traditions are basically Catholic folk magic. Yeah. And there's some wonderful story. Like, there's just a lot of like folk magician, like folk saints. Just a lot. There's, and I know it's much more alive in like South and Central America, like this folk Catholic tradition.
Yeah,
where it blends the basically like magic that's existed, like magic that we've been doing for centuries and centuries.
Yeah.
Pre-Christian magic, but it just got ended up, since Christianity kind of enveloped everything, it got wrapped into that framework. So.
Yeah, I mean, hell, saints are just repainted gods.
Yeah.
Saints were just the gods from other religions painted into, like, turned into, like, twisted into a Christianity thing.
When we're no longer on stream, because like I could go on such a long tangent about this kind of stuff. We'll have to talk about Dog Saint, which is one of my favorite.
Oh yeah,
one of my favorite stories.
Yeah,
is
all right,
Dog Saint.
This was one of the last videos. This is a cryptid video, and I just think it's interesting.
I like Strangeology.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
Just look at how this thing moves. And how long its fucking arms are.
So long.
Yeah.
So this piece of footage comes to us from Bigfoot Input over on YouTube, and it was shot by a man who was in Silver Point, Tennessee, just near the Edgar Evans State Park area. Now, what's interesting about this is take a look at the arm length. This is very inhuman and much more.
Yeah, look at that, because that arm
that's interesting, and that's one of those things like you can fake arm length, but you will know when it's fake.
Yeah, because
you can fake arm length, you can't fake elbow placement.
Yeah, and everybody's not Jim. Everybody's not Jim Henson.
Yeah,
like. Yeah, it's that one I thought was like that's probably the best one I've seen, because that is the way it moves.
Let's watch its arms and like look for the elbow.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I saw right. Yeah.
So this piece of footage. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's really hard to tell where the elbow is.
I see it like right when it reaches. Like right when it reaches, you can see the elbow right there.
Yeah, the elbow looks like it could be a little high, but it's really hard to tell in the video.
Yeah. But it's compelling.
Yeah, like that's not a bad video. Like the arm length gets me, and it's one of those things where I'm like, I wish I could see.
I feel like we've said the word compelling more than we've ever said I feel like
if we were doing this as a drinking game,
we would drink every time we say compelling.
Yeah.
Like.
But yeah, like I found that like the arm length was really interesting.
That's what stood out to me when I first saw the video.
Yeah, like that's what I wish I could tell where the.
I was like, okay.
Where the elbow was. That's the one that's I'm like, oh, where is it? But yeah, so I think that was all the videos we had.
That was all the videos we had.
I did want to give like a shout out because it made me very happy.
Oh my god!
Did you see these yet?
I haven't looked this part up yet. I just saw the email.
Yeah, so special shout out to. Yep, that's
I fucking still. I don't care how fake that video is. I actively hate that video.
But Maddie, the progenitor of Piss Kernel.
Yes, the progenitor. Yeah,
made us some art.
Yeah,
that's just very delightful.
I love this one.
This one's really, really good.
I really like it. Yeah,
I like the little werewolf down by the river.
Down by the river. I like that.
One without the logo. And then there's this one.
I really like that.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain she took this from a Facebook profile picture and I know exactly which one it is.
I can't tell you where she took mine from, but like I do. That's funny though.
But
like,
thank you, Maddie, so much.
Thank you so much. I love that. We're like, there's a ghost.
But yeah, so
I love that.
I think we're probably gonna wrap up for the night.
Yeah, I think so.
Thank you for sitting through this. If you watched the entire thing, I hope.
Oh my god! Yeah, if you watch this, I know there were no chats over. It's over there, wherever the chat is. I know there were no chats, but even if you watched the entire thing, yeah, thank you so much.
This would be one of those things that like even though we're gonna be taking like a short break from releasing episodes, this is something that I'm like, I would do this like a month. Every month, every couple weeks, something like that.
Yeah,
we're not releasing stuff.
Yeah, every few weeks. Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, if it's the kind of thing that you would like us to do more of, awesome. If you have any like stories or videos, feel free to send them to us.
Yes, please.
You can message us here. I
Mhm.
assume you can message on Twitter, on YouTube.
You can't really. You used to be able to direct message on YouTube.
Or
You
at the
used
very
to be
least,
able
it will send you to our email address, which is hauntedbackyardcast@gmail.com.
Yep.
You can also get us on Twitter.
Yeah.
TikTok, we're going to try and be more active on.
Gonna try and also gonna try to be more active on Twitter and Instagram.
And we're also on Facebook.
And we're also on Facebook. You can message on Facebook.
Yeah.
We know you can do that.
Yeah. So, like, send us stuff there if you've got any stories, videos, anything like that. It doesn't have to be your own.
No.
But yeah, just feel free to send us to us, especially if it's Ohio based.
Especially, we love Ohio spooks.
Yeah, that stuff's my jam. But yeah, like,
excuse me.
So thank you everybody who watched the video. Thank you to everyone who's been listening to the podcast.
Yes.
Sending emails. Really appreciate it. It keeps me wanting to do this.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have an exact time of when we'll be back with regular episodes.
Right.
Probably towards the beginning of the new year,
mm-hmm.
I would say. But we're going to take some time looking up new things to talk about.
Coming back
episodes.
Yeah, we want to come back like really strong.
Yeah, we want to do on location stuff. We want to do interviews with people.
Yeah.
So if you're somebody who'd like to be interviewed, let us know.
Yeah, if you want to come on the even if you want to come on, if you want to be interviewed, or if you want to actively come on the show and talk about something, or talk about, or have us, or like, even if you're a skeptic, come on the show.
Yeah.
Like, come on the show.
It is one of those things, like, we want people to come on and talk about these things and challenge it and just have fun. That's the most important part.
That's the most important part. We're not here to change anybody's minds.
Yeah.
We're just here to, like, if you're listening and watching this, obviously you enjoy this kind of stuff. So we're basically just, having fun with the same interest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, spooky people talking about spooky things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think we'll wrap it up here now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, follow us on various social media if you've not done that already. And have a good night.
Stay spooky.
Bye-bye.
Stay nice.
Stay spooky, stay nice.
Stay spooky, stay nice. Bye.
Bye. Stop streaming.